Hello.
Hey.
Hello, welcome back to Just Brisket, Karen, or welcome to Just Brisket, Karen, if you've never listened before.
Which you better be.
Which you better be listening.
You can't see, but I'm pointing a gun at you right now.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm feeling kind of violent today.
Yeah, I can tell. We had our first fight.
Yeah, we did, like 2 seconds ago.
Not actually. I was going to say not actually, but you're giving me a look that makes me think,
I don't know.
maybe actually.
I don't know.
Also, hello, I'm Eliza.
Hi, I'm Eliza also.
Wow. We love that. That's Camille, since
No,
she's
I'm
being
not.
a little playful tonight.
I'm in a weird mood right now.
Yeah, I can tell. So
Full
we
of anger.
have a very special episode of Just Brisket, Karen planned for tonight.
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce it a little
No.
bit? Okay.
I'm just kidding.
God, what the heck?
I'm just kidding. I will introduce it. We're talking about conspiracy theories. Hi, I'm Shane Dawson.
Or also Shane and Ryan, but a different Shane.
Oh yeah, Shane.
From Barfeet on Shop. Also,
I
I
don't
want
know
to put
his
this
last
out there because Shane Dawson always does. Disclaimer, these are all theories. Just because we're reading them does not mean we support them or anything like that. We just think that they're interesting, so we're reading them. We don't support them.
Yeah, we're playing a funky little game.
We are playing a fun game. So we are taking a little twist on the game, Two Truths and a Lie. So basically, we researched some really obscure conspiracy theories that we wouldn't, kind of ordinarily know. You're giving me a look and I'm nervous. That we, they're not oh, the Denver airport is, scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
everyone kind of knows that.
By the way.
Yeah,
the Denver airport is scary.
So they're just very, obscure. And then we each made up one, and we have not shown each other our theories. We haven't talked about, they're both we know absolutely nothing about each other's theory, and so we have to guess which one we made up and which one is real. So, yes.
Yeehaw. I don't like it when you do that.
I love when I do that. Okay, let's just jump right into it. I don't think we need an introduction. Do you want me to go first?
Sure. Are you going to read all of them or just one at a time?
I'm going to read one at a time and we can discuss.
We'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So, in 2012, there were the Olympic Games held in London. Do you remember that?
Yes.
One Direction performed, if you don't know.
Okay.
So, 2012 Olympic Games, there is a conspiracy theory that the New World Order, also, or more commonly referred to as, I should say, the Illuminati, planned to have a fake or a hoax alien invasion during the Olympic Games, and while the public was distracted both with this alien invasion and the Olympics, they were planning to create a single government world order again while we were distracted.
Just in a minute?
Not necessarily in a minute, but taking...
Just aliens show up and we're like, whoa, aliens! And they're like, all right, government, go!
Well, I'm sure the Illuminati has things planned already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that was my theory.
Which event?
What do you mean?
Which event were the aliens gonna come during?
I have no idea. Track and field?
Oh, maybe you should have done some research.
Okay, oh my god. Yeah, Camille, as I've discovered... Well, I, again, did not read any of her theories, but she said that she wrote, a paragraph.
I was doing my research.
I didn't.
Because you said we need to research some conspiracy theories, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna research them.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just, wrote down, a sentence about them.
And that's why we fought, because she was being mean. She was like, oh my god, you're not done yet. Hurry up. We need to record.
We do need to record.
Shoot you.
Okay, so yes, 2012 conspiracy. I would believe it if it were not for the aliens part. I do believe in aliens.
I
100% believe in aliens. However, because it didn't happen, that makes it... But I will say, the Olympics are very distracting.
Yeah.
People love the Olympics. I used to hate the Olympics. That's true.
I feel like you need something that's...
universally
that's pretty
appealing.
Universal, but, not everybody's into, sports and
But
stuff,
I don't think everyone's ever going to get on board. I think the Olympics is pretty much as on board as you're going to get. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be one thing.
If they were going to do that, it would make more sense to do it during some, if they stage, like, some big terrorist act or something,
Oh,
because
yeah.
then that would have everybody wrapped up. Like, people
Right.
care about stuff like that. Like,
More than they care about the Olympics.
yeah, you're like, okay, that dude's swimming really fast, but, like, oh, look, 300 people just died.
Died, right.
That's, I feel
Yeah,
like
that
that would
makes
get more
sense.
attention, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I would not be surprised if there was a large event like the Olympics, maybe not the Olympics per se, and should the Illuminati exist, something were to come. That wouldn't be so that like I feel like if you're going to what's it called?
Take over the world.
Take over the world. Hold on, did I just do something? I think I might have just oh crap. Okay, hello, we're back. You might have heard me say oh crap. The crap has been resolved.
Sorry for the potty mouth.
Sorry for the potty mouth. We're good now.
We
There's no problem. We're good. I was stupid. We're good now.
That was some BS.
That was some BS.
Big stupid.
Very large stupid. We're good. You didn't miss anything either. It wasn't like the recording cut out and we like already thought we recorded the whole episode. We are good. We're back. Okay, let's just get right back. So, Conspiracy Theory 2012 Olympics. I'm going to give that a thumbs down for believability.
Yeah, I'm going to also give that a thumbs down.
But I will give it a thumbs up for possibility. Because I'm not going to pretend like I don't believe that this could happen at some point. I would not put it past, maybe not the Illuminati, because I still don't know if I believe in the Illuminati. I don't not believe in them, but I don't believe in them. You know what I mean?
I don't know enough about them. I need to do more research.
Yeah, same. If there were an organization planning on taking over the world, which I'm sure there is, I would definitely stage something or already use something that already exists to distract the public while I, take over the world. So yes, that was that one. Let's hear one of yours.
Okay. Hold on, let me open my little phone.
Oh man, oh man.
So my first one
I'm so excited.
is that, you know the Titanic, right? You know, the big boat?
I'm familiar.
The big fat boat boy?
Very
with,
familiar.
Leonardo DiCaprio on board?
Very familiar. I'm
Yeah.
nervous that I'm already going to know it because I know very many Titanic conspiracy theories. I'll pretend if I don't already know.
No, just tell me if you know it, and I'll tell you a different one.
Okay.
It's that a mummy's curse is what sank it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I do know another one that I'll get into. I don't have it on my list, but I just know it because I'm fun.
Yeah. Well, this one says that in the late 1800s, this rich Englishman, was at this,
Yeah.
archaeological digs.
Okay.
Chillin',
Big
bullin',
chillin',
like
as
rich
you do.
Englishmen do in the 1800s. And he, purchased this coffin and a mummy of the Princess of Amun-Ra.
Yo, Ahmed Ra, Rami Malek?
No! Amun-Ra.
I know, I just wanted to say Rami Malek. Amun Ra.
Yeah. And so he arranged to have it shipped to his house, but then he mysteriously, just vanished,
Whoa.
into thin air.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, nobody ever, found him again. And so then the mummy, bounced around, changed hands a few times. And,
As you do.
bad things happened to, everybody that,
Sure. Oh, this sounds
was
like
involved with
the,
it.
what's it called? The necklace, the Hope Diamond. Not the Liqueur de la Mer from the movie, the Hope Diamond. Bad stuff happens to people who have it.
So that was, a thing. But then there was this American archaeologist, man, I cannot say that word.
I can't, I
that,
definitely
just
can't say
did
it.
not believe in, the stories and everything. So he was like, whatever, I'm going to buy the mummy. And he arranged to have it shipped to him in America from Europe, where it was. And it was on the Titanic, and that's what, caused the iceberg to hit, or caused the ship to hit the iceberg.
I think you made that up.
I didn't.
Wow. Well, even if you did, for any future ones, don't tell me until the end.
Okay.
And I'll do the same. That's crazy. Because I thought you were going to say the one where a lot of people believe the Titanic did not sink.
Oh, yeah.
That it was an insurance.
It was a sister ship.
Yeah, it was Olympia, I think it's called.
I came across that one, but I thought the mummy one was better.
That's I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But for those of you who don't know the insurance one, basically a lot of people believe that the sister ship Olympia, I think it's called, actually sank, and that it was all an insurance scam, which I would not disbelieve.
Yeah, that one I think is more believable than the mummy one.
I actually
I don't believe in the mummy one because I don't really believe in curses and stuff.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
it's cool. It makes sense, but it makes sense for conspiracy theorists. I
Yeah.
think they would have a heyday with it.
I think so too.
That's crazy. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I do
Okay. I have another Illuminati one, and then my third one is not an Illuminati one.
Okay.
So I'll read my other Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Rapunzel. That's what Maggie calls Rapunzel. One of our friends calls Rapunzel. Okay, anyways. So are you familiar with the TV show Gossip Girl?
Yes.
Okay,
XOXO.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah. I've never actually seen it.
I was going to say, I've only seen a few episodes of it, literally.
I've never watched it
two.
in my life, but.
But there is a theory that the TV show Gossip Girl is produced / written by, I don't even know, by, like, Illuminati people. I know. And that it's supposed to be kind of cueing you in to people that are in the Illuminati. So that, I don't know why. But, so apparently a lot of people try to, like, match the characters to real people. And so a lot of people think Angelina Jolie, the very famous actress who also has, like, 40 kids, is Blair, the one that is dating Chuck. And a lot of people think Chuck, this one I don't like, is Ronald Reagan.
Wait.
Yeah, a lot of people think Chuck is Ronald Reagan. And a lot of people think Taylor Swift is Serena, which I kind of understand.
Okay. And
this one, I don't like, but whatever. They think Gossip Girl is Beyonce. Because, well, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people think that even though Gossip Girl, like, was someone on the show, like I said, did not watch the show, so I don't know. Yeah. They think Beyonce, like, not runs the Illuminati, but, like, has her hands in it. And so that's the Gossip Girl conspiracy.
Funky.
I know. There were a lot of film and TV ones that I thought were really interesting. This one isn't one of mine, but I'll read it anyways. But there was one that Stanley Kubrick was the director. I forgot what I was saying. Was in the Illuminati, and that his films would also clue to the Illuminati.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. And he was assassinated after Eyes Wide Shut, which I've never seen, but it's basically a movie about, like, a sex cult or something, like an underground sex cult. But apparently that was, like, too close to the Illuminati or something like that, and so they killed him.
Funky.
So,
I saw one that, this is not one of mine, but I saw one that Stephen King killed Stanley Kubrick.
Because he didn't like The Shining.
Yeah, because he didn't like the film adaptation.
Yeah.
Or adaptation,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Have you are from Colorado. Do you know anything about the Stanley Hotel?
I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I haven't, like, stayed at
I saw the Shane Dawson
like,
series.
$1 billion.
Really?
Well, it's, like, really expensive to stay at,
I can't imagine it being
obviously,
cheap, yeah.
But I've seen it, and I've, like, read stuff about it. But
I saw the Shane
classic
Dawson
ghost stories.
The Shane Dawson series he did. I watched that, and I loved it. It was so good. I don't know if I've ever... the only haunted... Have you ever had any, like, spooky encounters? You don't really believe in ghosts.
I don't really believe in ghosts.
I believe in ghosts.
I
don't
know you believe in ghosts.
Because I think our room is haunted.
Yeah, she's obsessed with the idea that our room
I
is
haven't
haunted.
lately, though, because I haven't had a lot of experiences lately.
What about the time...
Oh my god,
like an
the
hour
shower
ago.
thing?
No, when your chicken was on the desk, but you...
Okay, here's the tea. So, I think that not only our room, but the building in which we live in, that I had to bleep out in Liam's episode, I think the building we live in is haunted. Because...
A lot of people do.
A lot of people believe it. If it were just me, I would say, like, I'm just stupid. But a lot of people, like, almost all of our friends have had some sort of weird experience in their rooms, and they all live here. And, like, I've been the only one in this room. I know for certain I'm the only one in this room. And I'll see someone walking, like, I'll literally see someone, or I'll see movement, like, under, like, that little seam kind of under your door. When you were taking a shower one time, remember, I thought that you came into the room, like, twice, like, and you did not. And today, remember, I said hi to Ben.
Yeah.
But Ben wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then I swear, I will literally put money on it. I put that chicken. We like went out to dinner with my mom and dad. Shout out to my mom and dad.
I love you, Terry and Craig.
We went out to dinner with my family, and my mom, like, didn't finish her food, so she, like, let me keep it. And I swear to God, like, the second I came in, I put it in the fridge. And then I went to the bathroom or something and came back and it was on my desk. Like, things like that have been happening. And I think that it's something messing with me. But yeah.
It's me.
I know that you don't believe in ghosts, but have you ever had something weird happen to you? Like,
I don't know.
that you can't explain?
I can't remember. Not that I can, like, think of off the top of my head, you know?
The only one that I can... Like, what?
Like, probably at some point, but not, like, anything notable.
The only one that I can think of is when I went... I've told this story so many times. When I went on my senior trip to somewhere in New York... Not New York City, like... I don't even know the area, if I'm being honest. It's, like, Neville. It's supposed to be 11 backwards, but, like... Let me look it up if that's even what the town is called.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Basically, well, you know Dirty Dancing? Like, how, like, Jewish people... Well, it was popular for Jewish people to go to New York in the summertime to, like, the big... not resorts, but, like, resorts, kind of, in the Catskills and stuff. Well, that's basically what the town is. Like, that was why it was really popular, is because, like... Oh, it is real. Okay, yeah, Neville, New York... Neville Grand Hotel. Yeah, okay, so all of this is true. So, this is what I heard from my class trip, my senior trip. We went to this hotel, and it was kind of like a resort, and it was right next to the Neville Grand Hotel, which, like, Frank Sinatra stayed, and, like, all these famous people stayed in back in the day. And, like I said, it was very popular from, like, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't just Jewish people, but, like, I'm pretty sure that was, like, the thing.
Yeah.
From what I understand, at least.
Sure.
And the town, Neville, is 11 spelled backwards because the town was founded by 11 school teachers. And this might just be a story that the guy was telling, but, like, I believed it. Founded by 11 school teachers. They did not teach religion. This was back in the day. They did not teach religion in their schools. The townspeople didn't like that, so they kind of drove the teachers out of the town, and then 3 teachers were left, and they lynched them, or at least attempted to, and so 2 of the teachers were like, I'm out of here, and one of them was like, I'm mad, blah, 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 and so they, like, killed their students and burned them and then drowned them or something like that. And apparently the school children, because where I was staying was built, like, on top of, not a reservoir, like, it was right next to, like, a waterfall thing, and apparently that's where they were drowned. And so apparently the kids mess with the electrical stuff, and, like, the day he told us, so he told us at night, that day my room had to call maintenance because none of our power was working. None of the lights were working, none of the outlets were working, nothing was working. And so, yeah, apparently they like to mess with electronics and things like that, and you could wake up in, like, the middle of the night, and a lot of people say that they see, like, kids in their room. So yeah, that's that.
Fun.
It's not really a theory, but yeah. Is it my turn? No, I just read
you
the
read
Gossip
your
Girl
Gossip
one.
Girl. XOXO.
XOXO.
Let me pull mine up.
I'm nervous for my next one. I'm debating whether or not I should read it, because it's a little controversial.
Oh.
But I'll read it anyways.
I'm excited.
For the cast.
So my next one, you know, the Queen of England.
You know, of England?
You know, that
Short
one.
Lizzie? Yeah.
Yeah, Lizzie the Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cannibal, according to this conspiracy theory. Yeah, because apparently there was, like, this serviceman that was working in her castle in Windsor. Yeah. And he was, like, fixing some, like, electrical thing that was, like, behind the fridge or whatever. Okay. And he opened the Queen's private freezer, which I didn't know the Queen got a private freezer. I don't even know. Like, I guess she would. Like, whatever, she's the Queen.
She can do whatever.
Yeah, and he opened it to, like, check the temperatures, and he found, like, human body parts in there, like, part of a leg, a forearm, and a hunk of a male's chest. And I don't know, I guess people believe that she eats, like, human meat in order to, like, maintain her, like, youthfulness and energeticness.
I don't know about that.
Well, she's 92.
Yeah,
and
which
she's
is
still,
old.
like, super,
she's still,
like,
and she goes out a lot, too, yeah.
And one dude, this, like, philosopher, said that human meat is a source of energy for the consumer because, not, like, because of vitamins or anything they get from it, but because of, like, the power behind it, like, it's a it's a mental thing.
Because I was just gonna say, I feel like that's not true because then everyone would be a cannibal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I guess
know.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if everyone was a cannibal, then it wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could get behind that. I'm like a bad person to do this with because I'll believe anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gullible.
I'm very gullible. Well, when it comes to conspiracy theories, I'll believe pretty much anything. I wouldn't say that, but okay. This one, I'm gonna again disclaim. I do not believe this. I do not support this. This is about the Sandy Hook massacre.
Oh.
I'll read it and then I'll say my piece.
I might know what this is about, but go ahead and say it.
So Sandy Hook was faked. Is that what you know?
I don't know if it was exactly that, but I saw something
So
like that.
a lot of people think that Sandy Hook was faked to promote gun control and, like, do you know how a lot of people don't like violence in video games? Mm-hmm. A lot of people are saying that it was to promote gun control and anti-violent video games, which I do not. I 100% believe the Sandy Hook massacre was completely real. Mm-hmm. You can't fake the families that were affected by it. I believe that.
Yeah.
That was part of the conspiracy theory. The main part is, I think my phone's too close.
I don't know.
Is that Adam Lanza, who shot up the school, and his mother and himself eventually did so because of the Mayan calendar. So
Wait, what?
yeah, so the Sandy Hook shooting was in 2012, which is, as we very well know, supposedly the end of the world. Obviously, it didn't happen. But a lot of people believe that he was prompted by the Mayan calendar and it running out and the end times.
Oh.
And yeah.
So he was just like, well, the world's about to end, so...
Partially that, but that he was not normal, but, like, triggered by it. I don't know how to explain it, because I kind of didn't understand it myself. But yeah, basically he believed the Mayan calendar, I'm gonna kill 28 people, including myself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that is the Sandy Hook one. Again, I 100% believe.
Yeah.
A lot of people especially believe there are disaster actors. What is it called? There's something like that.
Crisis actors?
Crisis actors. That go to different things. I don't know. I still don't understand it. I've tried to, like, research it so I could understand it.
And it's like they go to, like if there was a school shooting somewhere, they would go and, like, say that they were a student there, and then they would, like, talk about how it, like, affected them.
But I don't understand what that would do. Why not just interview a real student?
Well,
so you could get the answers you want? Oh, if it didn't happen. I didn't even think of that. Because I'm not just saying this for the purpose of, like, kind of saving our butts a little bit, but I do genuinely 100% believe that this happened.
Yeah.
And I believe the Parkland shooting happened. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that these shootings happened.
Yeah, same.
But I guess that would make sense if you don't believe they happened.
If you don't believe they happened,
then you would believe in a crisis actor. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Or if the media just wanted to hear something specific.
Yeah,
and they, like,
you could just hire someone
and
they'll say whatever you want. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was it. The Mayan calendar, Adam Lanza, horrible person.
Fun.
Prompted by that.
Sure.
Also, I'm sorry if there's anyone listening who was affected by the Sandy Hook massacre. I cannot begin to believe how that... I don't even want to think about that. Let's hear yours.
Okay. My next one is that Bob Ross,
Familiar.
Bob Ross.
Yes, the artist, the king.
Yeah.
Is still alive. Is that what you're going to say?
No, is actually an angel and always was.
Is that what you made up?
Yeah. I just love Bob Ross.
Oh my god.
But I did find this fact that he kept an alligator in his bathtub when he was a kid. Because he grew up in, like, Florida.
Okay.
And so, you know how... I don't know if you watch Bob Ross, but he has this, like, thing for, like, trying to help sick or wounded animals or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. And he had the deer.
Alligator.
Yeah, he was like, oh, look at my little friend,
and he has,
or whatever.
like, a lot of little squirrels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently when he was a kid, he had an alligator and he kept it in his bathtub.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, to try to nurse it back to health. But
did it work?
I don't know.
I need to burp.
Probably.
Was that really the conspiracy theory that you made up?
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything. And you were yelling at me. You were rushing me. You were like, just say one. Yeah. You were giving me mean looks. I got sad.
So we had the two Illuminati ones and the Mayan calendar one. Mm-hmm. Which one do you think I made up?
Was it the first one?
I don't remember the first one.
The aliens?
No. That is a real one. It's the Gossip Girl one. I made that up. So, sorry if you're Angelina Jolie or Blair.
Or Ronald Reagan.
Or Ronald Reagan, rip. Yeah. I made that up. I literally went on Netflix. I was scared. I wasn't going to do this one because my Netflix, like, you heard it. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was on
I didn't know what that was.
Okay, good. I was on my laptop.
Looking at conspiracy theories and like a video.
An ad.
Because, you know, sometimes like they're in YouTube video form, so I figured it was just like one of those.
Yeah, no, I went on to Netflix and like they had one of their things and it like started playing. I was like, oh crap. So I just went on TVs and I like scrolled and I like stopped and it was that Gossip Girl and I was like, all right. Because I didn't want to do a show that I watched. Like, I was going to do a That 70s Show conspiracy theory.
I would have known that was
you would have known. Like, I've never talked about Gossip Girl because I've literally watched, like, one episode.
Yeah, I've literally never seen it, so I had, like, no clue what you were talking about. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to do a show that either of us, like, really, really liked. Mm-hmm. So, like, yeah, if I would have done it, I thought you would have known. But, yeah, Gossip Girl one, I completely made up. I believe it 0%.
I believe the one that I made up 100%. I think Bob Ross is an angel.
All right, so I also looked at some other conspiracy theories that I just wrote down that are funny.
That are a little quirky.
So I have I have two that are kind of similar. So they're about ancient Greece.
Ooh.
Not my favorite time, but I guess it is now. Hold on, my laptop just did that quirky thing it does.
Oh, okay. It turns off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socrates never existed.
Oh my god, I saw that one. I almost wrote it down.
Socrates never existed and was a creation of Plato. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is.
Because, like...
Because, I mean, we don't know if that's true.
Yeah,
like,
that could
that
literally...
Was ancient
oh, my
Greece.
God, I just thought of another conspiracy theory that I don't know if we can talk about. Well, I'll tell you about it in a second.
Okay.
But, yeah, Socrates never existed and was created by Plato. And another one, Homer, the guy who created the Iliad and the Odyssey, also never existed. I was going to say the one that I should have wrote down is that...
Oh, my God.
The Hammurabi's Code one. Can we say that? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I think so.
So
it's just a fun little quirky encounter.
We met God last week.
Yeah, we did. On Tuesday.
I'm not going to say his name. Mm-hmm. But we met God. Let's just say that.
He was at the Natural History Museum in New York City.
So yeah, we went to the Natural History Museum mainly because of the movie, but also because we...
Yeah, Night at the Museum.
We had,
Great film if you haven't seen it.
We had, like, a break for President's Day, and so we went.
With our buddies.
With our pals.
It was a very fun time.
It was
really
fun.
We were there for literal years.
Literally, I can't remember a time when we weren't there.
Yeah.
And Hammurabi's Code is there.
Yeah. Like
but if you look it up, apparently it'll be in the Louvre. Let me look it up, actually, right now and see where it is.
So, okay, there was this guy. We need to explain this better. There was this guy. He was a janitor at the museum. And we were just, like, standing in... I don't even remember what, like, part of it we were in. What were we in? Like, the Asian people's part? Is that it?
I think yeah, like, ancient people, and I'm pretty sure it was the Asian, like, section.
Yeah, the Asian people's cultures
Ancient
section.
Asian section. Yeah. Something like that.
We were in that section.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think it was...
Anyways, we were in something like that.
Yeah, because it was
like,
Babylonian.
Ancient culture thing.
Well, that's Africa, isn't it? Where's Babylon? Where was? Okay, anyways, we don't know what section we were in.
Anything,
I am like 90%. Oh my god, is now available in the Louvre in Paris.
He was telling the truth. Anyway,
Iraq
so there was
is
this
where it's
janitor,
originally
and there
from.
Was the, what is it, Hammurabi's Code?
Hammurabi's Code.
And it's like this big rock, and he was telling us about it. We were just like standing around, and this janitor came up to us, and he's like, "You guys want to hear something cool?" And we were all like, "Yeah, okay, why not?" And so he was telling us about this Hammurabi's Code, which is like a big rock that had... Like
the eye for an eye thing. If you've ever heard the eye for an eye, Department of Anthropology. Hold on. I'm trying to see, like, why it's in the Museum of Natural History. But yeah, it's basically, if you haven't heard the eye for an eye saying, it's the Babylonian, like, code of law from Mesopotamia. Yeah.
So he was telling us about it. And at the top... there's two figures depicted, and he goes, so something pretty crazy about this is that this guy right here, the one sitting, he was an Egyptian king or something like that.
Yeah, it was, like, totally weird.
Yeah, he was like, this one was an Egyptian king, and then he pointed at the other one. He was like, do you guys know what this one is? And we were all like, I don't know.
It's a copy.
Like, a worn-down rock.
It's a copy at the Museum of Natural History. That's weird that they would have a copy of it.
Yeah. But anyways, so he was like, do you guys know what this one is? And we were like, no, I don't know, like a Greek or something. And he was like, no, he's a Viking.
Yeah, he was like, he waited for way too long before he told us what it was. He was
we were all
like,
standing there in silence for like 2 minutes because none of us clearly knew what it was.
Yeah.
It was like this worn down man on a rock, and we
think
didn't
of
know.
a different time and a different era and a different this, like different nationality,
geographic location, and we were like.
And he was like, it's a Viking. And then he walked away and he was like, something to think about. Yeah. But then we looked it up and it was not. It was
it was like an Ottoman...
like king or something.
And then
like a god.
Hammurabi.
Yeah, T.
So like...
Yeah, it was obviously like not. And it was so weird.
And then he
that someone tried to steal it and like rewrite it and become God.
Yeah, he tried to, like, steal part of the rock so that he could rewrite it and say that his family were, like, gods or something.
Yeah,
but then he got caught and they all got killed or something.
Yeah, I don't know how much I believe that.
I don't know how much of that is
conspiracy.
fact.
That is a literal conspiracy right there.
Anyways, that's the story of the time we met God.
Hi,
at the Natural History Museum.
I'm Eliza, and this is the story... Or no, what is it? The time... Bella Thorne did one with, like, her dyslexia. She was like, this is the story of the time I found out I had dyslexia.
Oh.
Do you remember that? It was on Disney Channel, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, this is the story of the time I met God. That's the title of the episode.
Okay. The time we met God.
The time we met God. That's funny.
I have some other fun
read some of yours.
Theories. I found one that Robert Kardashian didn't actually die, and he's been masquerading as
Robert
Ted Cruz.
Kardashian? Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking Rob Kardashian, like the brother, not the dad.
No, like the dad. He didn't die
and
because he like
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, so that he could like sever ties with the rest of the Kardashians and start a political career. And I was like, okay, that's a little quirky of him.
He was a lawyer, though.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the OJ thing really kind of slunk him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that one, because he died of cancer in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Died in quotation marks because now he's obviously Ted Cruz. I don't.
What do you think about the Zodiac killer that a lot of people say? I mean, I think it's just a meme. I don't think people actually believe.
I don't think people believe it.
That Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer.
But, yeah.
I always think it's really interesting because there's like not a group of people, but a lot of people will do research on like the Zodiac killer and Black Dahlia, her murder, and children. Well, not children. They're like adults now, but they'll say like I wholeheartedly believe my father was a Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Like, I read an article about someone who, like, genuinely believes their father, and, like, I was reading it, and I, like, would believe it.
Yeah.
Like, if I knew anything, because I know very little about the Zodiac killer, like, I would 100% believe that this guy's dad was a Zodiac killer.
I'm pretty sure there was a guy that published a whole book talking about why he thought his dad was the Zodiac
killer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And...
He has a whole book.
There's, like, I forget, Hodel, I think his name is, the Black Dahlia murderer.
Oh, I don't remember.
I mean, it's not confirmed. A lot of the case is unsolved.
Yeah.
It was on BuzzFeed Unsolved. It's not open.
Shout out to Shane
and Ryan. But, George Hodel, I believe his name is, his son came out and was like, my dad did. And he, like, wrote books and stuff like that. I still can't believe that OJ wrote a freaking book called If I Did It.
I know.
You did.
Yeah.
Literally wrote a book about how he did it. Like, no. Not for me. Like, but that's, could you imagine being like, oh crap, killer? My dad is the Zodiac killer?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
No, I strongly disagree.
I think I want to be the Zodiac killer.
I really disagree.
Watch out, gals and gamers.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Don't say that.
I'm not the Zodiac killer. Before you start conspiracy theories about me, I am not the Zodiac killer.
That's wild, though. Like, imagine being like, oh my god, I'm the son of the Zodiac killer. That's crazy.
Gosh. Craig, if you're listening.
Craig is not
Are you the Zodiac killer?
He's not at all even close to being the Zodiac killer. Oh, this one's completely unrelated. This one I saw a lot of, so you probably heard of it. Do you know Kanye West saying George Bush doesn't care about black people? A lot of people think George Bush actually doesn't care about black people, and that there's a theory that George Bush has a weather machine that he created Hurricane Katrina with. Oh my gosh. And it was all like a racist disaster, really. And there was another one. What are they called? Oh my gosh, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I can't even stop grabbing my foot. What are they called? Oh my god. The people who, like, steal things.
Stealers?
No, they steal things.
Robbers?
During a natural disaster. Like, during hurricane. Looters? Looters. That's what they're called.
Sure.
Looters.
Looters. Like
pirates.
pirates.
That he, like... I mean, this could be true. I literally know nothing about Hurricane Katrina. That he, posed the looters as, like, black people and was trying to, like, deface, like, the black community. Which one, I'm not gonna act like it would surprise me.
Yeah.
We all know.
I saw one, on a related note, I don't have this written down, but I saw one that Barack Obama could control the weather. So, like...
With chemtrails?
No.
Oh.
Just that, like, he himself could control the weather, so, like, if something, like...
Honestly, I think Obama's
bad
that
was
powerful.
going down in the government and he wanted to take focus away from it, there was, like... The example was, like, this big tornado or something that hit
That's
somewhere.
smart.
Yeah. So I think Barack Obama definitely does
I saw
control the weather.
one where it was, like, the last 5 presidents or something like that have all been left-handed or ambidextrous.
I saw that one too.
And that, like, left-handed people... There's a society of left-handed people
that, like, run
the government or the political climate or something, and that all of the 1990 candidates, not the year, like the decade, 1990s, all of the presidential candidates were left-handed, and like 2 of the 2008 ones were left-handed.
Whack.
Are you? I don't know. How do you feel about that one?
I mean, I don't
believe it.
I don't believe it.
I think
either.
it's just kind of coincidence.
I think it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a thing that, like, left-handed people are more, like, apt to leadership or something, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Are there any conspiracy theories that you're, like, not obsessed with, but, like, you could not be convinced otherwise of?
Not really. I'm not a big conspiracy theory person. I will say this. We briefly touched on it earlier, but I do definitely think that aliens exist.
Oh, okay.
No,
I 100%.
I don't know at what form. Like, I don't
think
believe
it's
in,
impossible that aliens don't exist.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily, like, the classic, like, green three-eyed alien that you see in, like, media or whatever. But I think there's got to be life somewhere.
Oh, if there isn't life, that's terrifying.
Else.
I saw this one thing and it was like, I don't know what's scarier, the fact that there could be life or the fact that there couldn't be life, like, outside Earth. Because either one is horrifying. Ooh, I just touched my mic. Either one is scary.
Yeah.
Like, if we're alone in this universe, that's horrifying. But if we're not alone in this universe, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
I saw this one theory that was, like, a while ago. I talk about it all the time. That aliens have already come to Earth.
Oh, yeah.
But because they don't look like what we think they would look like, we, like, didn't notice.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't. Do you think Area 51... is an alien place?
I frankly have no idea.
I
don't know what I believe about that.
I do think the government knows about aliens. As in, like, I think aliens have already encountered Earth, maybe not landed on, but made contact with. And I think the government knows about it. And I think the government is keeping that hush-hush. And I don't know if it's Area 51 where they're keeping that hush-hush, but I do think the government knows more than they want us to know about aliens. I don't know why, though. That's the thing. I don't know why, like, what, unless it was, like, seriously dangerous, but even then I feel like they would kind of have to tell us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they would have to keep aliens and the knowledge that they have secretive.
Maybe it's to protect the aliens, because humans are pretty bonkers.
Yo,
if they knew there are aliens, they'd try to, like, go shoot them,
yeah.
Try to, like, hunt them.
Yeah, especially with these yeehaw folks. But,
I do think that Area 51 has something sketchy,
something
but I don't
going
know
on.
if it's aliens.
I think there's something going on, because, like, I do
definitely.
understand the government does have, like, its secret things, and what do they say it is, like, a weapon testing?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I don't think that's true.
I don't think so either.
It's not like
normal weapons.
I will see why you do need to keep that a secret. But, like,
but I don't know.
I can't think that that's... What are some really weird ones? I've been thinking about this
theories?
one... What?
Conspiracy theories?
Yeah. I've been thinking about this one a lot lately, and I have no idea why. Like, very recently, I'm going to say a few days ago, it came into my mind, and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. And tonight, I'm going to watch the BuzzFeed Unsolved a video about it. Do you remember, there's that poem, this man hid something in a box, and he didn't say where it was. He was, like, 80 when he did it, and he wrote a poem detailing, like, where it is, and people can't find it. Like, I don't know why, but I forget. I'm going to look it up. Like,
I don't know what that one
and
is.
they went and looked for it. But they couldn't find it.
He probably didn't actually hide anything in a box.
No, but he
was probably just like, it'd be funny right before I die.
Like, that's not funny, though, you know what I mean? Like, it is because you can't watch it happen, you know what I mean? It'd be funny if he did it while he was in the peak of his fame, but, like...
Man, I don't know. I feel like you just wouldn't hide a box, you know?
The mysterious... Oh, no, that's The Boy in the Box. That's crazy.
I have heard of that one.
Yo, did you hear about the Trump family one? Did you watch that one? The Trump, yeah, not to be confused with the
Was that
president.
That one?
Yeah, the Australian.
Yeah, I did see that one. That one was crazy.
That is insane. For those of you who do not know, there was a family that pretty much went on like a group hallucination, essentially, and the treacherous treasure hunt of, let's see what it is. Oh, I don't want to get copyright. Of Forrest Fenn. So basically, it's. Let me Google it, but I'll talk about the Trump family. Basically, they all, like, up and left their house. I don't even know if they packed everything up. I'm pretty sure one day they just got in their car and, like...
Yeah, they didn't, like, pack their stuff. They just
left. But weren't they rummaging for stuff?
I think so. I don't remember that one
I don't remember it very well.
I watched that a long time ago.
But, Forrest Fenn... Okay, I have the treasure hunt one. But, yeah, they all... like, thought they were group paranoia. I think that's what it was. A lot of people believe that they were paranoid that someone was following them and that they up and left. This happened very recently, might I add, like 2011, something like that. They up and left, and then the daughter escaped the car, and the son, they all had to throw their phones out the window.
Yeah.
The son escaped, and then now they're all back to normal. Like, they left their house, left their lives, were fleeing wherever they were from.
For, like, kind of a long time.
A long time. They weren't allowed to have their phones. They were, like, crazy about this. And now they're just back. Like, now they just live on their farm and, like, do farm things. Watch the BuzzFeed Unsolved episode. It's, like, really interesting. So the Fenn treasure, I'm reading this from Wikipedia. The Fenn treasure is a treasure reportedly worth over $1 million, supposedly hidden by art dealer and author Forrest Fenn in the Rocky Mountains. That's you.
That's me.
Many people believe that the treasure is located in Yellowstone. Fenn has said he's going back to get it when the value is inflated to $10 million. Oh, so he's still alive? ?
Wait, I did see the BuzzFeed Unsolved episode about this. And they, like, went searching for it.
Yeah, they looked for it. They obviously didn't find it.
Spoiler alert, they did not find it.
They did not find it. Deaths. Oh my god, people have died looking for it.
Yeah, man, the Rocky Mountains are treacherous.
Grand Junction, Colorado. Do you know where that is?
I do.
Someone died there.
Rip.
There's 4 people who've died. That's so insane. I was telling you this, the Fargo death. I still don't know if this is real or not, because I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who haven't, I think we talked about this briefly in the last episode, but I'm going to say it again.
I think we did too.
For those of you who haven't seen Fargo, a character that I'm not going to name at the near the end of the movie hides money in a briefcase, and he sticks sticks a like what you scrape ice off your windshield with.
Yeah.
Sticks one of those like in the snow to mark it. And a woman, I believe from Japan, went and looked for it. And for those of you who do not know, Fargo takes place in Minnesota/North Dakota, and it is extraordinarily cold. And she was digging for it and like froze to death and died. I couldn't imagine that. That's because Fargo, in the beginning, they say, like, this is a true story. All of the events depicted, like, actually happened in the 80s in Minnesota or whatever.
Here's the tea about that, though. They
only
buried it in
very
snow.
Short.
And it was, like,
and it was
shallow, and it was only in snow. So that would have melted or something. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know.
But still, like, could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Looking for that?
Literally not.
I want to go on a treasure hunt.
Do you think we should?
I think we should.
Okay, bye, guys.
Thanks for listening. But that would be... I want to look for that Forrest Fenn thing. I don't want to die. But I want to look for the Forrest Fenn thing, because I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
But the Rocky Mountains are huge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know anything about anything, so I could not.
I'll be your guide.
But that'd be crazy. Imagine if we found that. He was 80, or I don't remember how old he was when he hit it, but they were talking about it in the episode. They were saying how, like, it couldn't be somewhere that you have to, like, be a skilled, because I'm pretty sure the point of it is that you don't have to be skilled to find it. Like, you just have to interpret the poem that he left as a clue, and try and find it. And like, they were saying how it couldn't be something where you have to hike super or like raft or anything like that, because he's older for
crazy to find it.
Because he, one, wants you to find it, and two, he was older when he hit it, so he couldn't have done like crazy stuff. That's wild. I kind of want to. I'm gonna watch that, because I've been thinking about that like crazy lately. That's insane.
That is crazy. Do you want to hear? I did write down one more conspiracy theory. I just think it's funky. So you know the country Finland?
I'm familiar.
Yeah, people think it
neighbor
doesn't
of
exist.
Sweden. What?
Yeah, people think that the landmass of Finland does not exist.
But there are Finnish people.
There are Finnish people, but here's the thing. Okay, so people think that where the country of Finland is ocean.
But it's in between Russia and Sweden, isn't it?
Yeah, but like there's a waterway.
Okay.
That goes underneath.
I know what you're talking about.
But they think that the landmass where Finland is just more water. And they think that the people that are Finnish genuinely do believe that they are Finnish, but they actually just live in eastern Sweden or Russia. Or Russia, yeah. Because, like, you don't really know, I guess. And so...
But aerial imagery exists.
Yeah, but that can be, like, manipulated.
But why would you manipulate that? Like, what... Well... What does someone get out of faking Finland? Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the thing... No, I have information about this because I did my research.
Because you did your research. I did not. See, that's the thing that always debunks conspiracy theories for me personally. Like, I'll believe anything until I kind of think about it a little bit. Like, I always try to think, what would someone get out of doing this? Yeah. Like, what would someone get out of faking, like, massacres? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people think, like, the Holocaust didn't happen, which I, again, do not. I think the Holocaust 100% happened.
There's so much evidence.
Yeah. Like, let's just play pretend here. A lot of people think the Holocaust didn't happen. A lot of people think Sandy Hook didn't happen. A lot of people think 9/11 was like hoax. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. But no, we won't. Almost 3,000 people died. That's insane.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. But like, what would someone get out of that? Like, what would you get out of faking the Holocaust? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What would you get out of faking 28 people dying? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Maybe it's just because I'm not a horrible person. But I don't know. So, tell me more about this Finland one.
Yeah, so people think that Finland was created by Japan and Russia during the Cold War.
Oh, the Cold War.
Yeah, during the Cold War, so that Japan could fish in the sea without the worries of, like, environmental repercussions and stuff.
Right.
And so then...
Did they care about that during the Cold War, though?
I don't know. I'm just reading what I found on Reddit. But, yeah, so they think that Japan fished the sea, transported it across Russia using the
railroad. I know the Russo. Oh, the railroad. Yeah.
That thing, and then from Eastern Russia, they shipped it to Japan under the disguise of Nokia products because that is Finland in quotes.
Okay.
It's their largest company. That's their largest export, and Japan is the largest importer of those products. Even though very few people in Japan actually own like Nokia. Phones. So that's why people think, and then in return for, like, transporting the stuff and everything, Russia receives a percentage of the fish to distribute to, like, their populace. And so, because, like, apparently there's been a lot of, like, secret treaties and alliances and stuff between, like, Russia and Japan. Like, they've always had very secretive relations, like, not shared with the rest of the world. And, like, apparently sometime in the mid-1920s, the Soviet Union gave up most of its fishing rights to Japan with, like, no explanation, so like nobody knows why that happened, but there's like some weird junk going down between Japan and Soviet Union.
See, I don't 100% believe that. I could be pushed into it. I don't 100% believe that for a couple of reasons. One, I think it would be very, very, very easy for someone like us, like a normal person, to like take an aerial picture, not an aerial, because I understand, but like, and be like, that's Finland. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not super difficult to debunk. Like, I feel like someone could take a picture that high, like, with a weather balloon or something. I don't know. But, like, they could not fake, but they could, like, take a picture and be like, there's Finland, you know what I mean?
I don't think you'd be able to get the entire country in a picture.
I don't know. There. But I still, either way, I still believe that you could prove whether or not there is land there.
Yeah.
Two, I think that Russia, and especially Russia and Japan, are kind of shady to begin with.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me that they together have secret deals and stuff.
Me
like, I
neither.
guarantee America has secret deals.
Oh, yeah.
America's very shady, though.
America's
you know what I
extremely
mean?
shady.
Like, there are some countries that if they had, like if Japan and, like, Zimbabwe, like, I mean, I don't know about the Zimbabwean government. But, like, if they had a secret thing, I'd be like, okay, that's a little weird. But, like, it's Russia. You know what I mean? Like, there's something going on there, period. Whether it's a fishing thing or not, they got something going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing that they said was that, like, because you know how Finland is, like, #1 in the world for, like, a ton of stuff, like,
like
free education and everybody's happy and all that stuff. They said that that's, like, made up and Finland is meant to be, like, this ideal thing.
Ideal.
That, like,
yeah, because
how can
it's
one
also an
country
Aryan
be
thing.
that good?
It could be an Aryan thing because Scandinavian people have, like, the blonde hair and blue eyes that a lot of people believe to be ideal and stuff like that. I mean, I do not, but, you know, there is a group of people who believe that. I could be pushed into this. Yeah. That kind of makes me mad.
My big question, though, like, for that one, because I don't know if I 100% believe that. I thought it was just a little quirky, so I wrote it down. Like, if you live in Sweden and you go to eastern Sweden and there's ocean, I feel like you'd be like, huh.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Because I was going to say, if people in eastern Sweden... Because, like, realistically, country lines don't exist. Like, there's not a line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, if they were in, quote, eastern Sweden or western Russia, but they believe to be Finland, that doesn't make it any less Finnish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, if
that's
they're
another
believing
thing.
it to be Finland, it's Finland. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have a divided little area. It doesn't have to be the Finland we think.
It doesn't
like,
have to be, like, its own country.
Yeah, but, like, if you're in eastern
but there's
Sweden,
definitely
technically...
still, like, a Finnish culture and stuff.
Yeah, like... For all intents and purposes, if you believe that you're in Finland and you're in, quote, eastern Sweden or, quote, western Russia, you're in Finland. Do you know, like, there's no...
If you
That's a little weird.
Like, I think there's still Finnish people and still Finnish culture, even if there's not the land mass
Of Finland, yeah. No, I
Apparently, there's
do.
also a lot of weird similarities between Japanese and Finnish, like the languages.
Really?
I didn't really look that much into that because I clicked on the link and I got confused because
Love
I'm not
that.
very smart.
Love that.
But yeah, apparently there's like weird similarities between them.
I'll look
considering
into
they're
that
so, like,
more.
far apart. But yeah, that's
What
kind of
are-
an interesting one.
What are some, like, really popular theories that you're kind of done with? Like, that
The
you're...
moon landing was faked.
I agree. Flat Earth, I'm done with.
Oh yeah, flat Earth.
I will say I do like hearing the theories. Like, there's one that a lot of people believe the universe is a, like, kind of shaped like a contact lens, and we live on the
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about the universe, so, like, sure.
Yeah, I don't
The
know
moon landing was
anything
fake.
about
I'm kind of
space.
done hearing about that, because even
Yeah.
if it was fake, we can get to the moon now, so I don't really care. Like, we don't really have that.
If it was fake then, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either.
But like if it happened to be, whatever. you
Yeah,
know?
because
We're
at that
past
point, that animosity is resolved. So, like, I no longer care.
Yeah.
I also think...
We also were not alive at that point.
Yeah, I also do think that we landed on the moon.
I
You know,
also
I
think
have
that we landed on
very little doubts. What else? Flat Earth, I'm done with.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I will say I listened to a podcast about flat earthers. I completely forgot about it. Oh yeah. I knew about flat earthers, like, way before the whole, like, meme about it. Because I listened to this podcast, Oh No with Ross and Carrie, I think it's called. Shout out to Oh No with Ross and Carrie. They, like, basically investigate really in-depth conspiracy theories. Like, they research Scientology, so they joined
Oh, yeah.
Scientology. Like, they go really, really into it. And so they joined the Flat Earther Society to do this. They do, like, part podcasts, like documentaries, basically. And the Flat Earthers only meet at pizza parlors because they believe the Earth is shaped like a pizza. Like, they believe Antarctica is, like, the rim, like, the ice wall is what they call it, like, around the edge of the Earth.
Yeah.
And, like, the countries kind of look like pepperoni and stuff like that. So, yeah, they believe that the Earth looks like a pizza.
I think the Earth looks like a donut.
Oh, my God.
I think
We're
the
not.
Earth is toroidal.
A Taurus? What's a Taurus?
Anyways, shout out to our friends Maggie and Zach.
And Ricky, or
Ricky.
King.
Or King.
What
Ricky,
are
if
some
you're
other
listening,
ones?
love you.
I I'm still interested in the JonBenet Ramsey one, but I don't want to hear any more theories. Do you know what I mean? I only want to research what I already know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear any other...
It was me.
Oh. You were not alive. But oh.
I live near her. You
do?
So
Boulder.
You can't prove it.
That's so sad, though. Like, it does kind of upset me that there's this... It upsets me, but I'm also, like, kind of happy about it, that, like, there's this much crap surrounding a 6-year-old died.
Yeah.
Like, because in the end, a 6-year-old child was murdered, like, period. And, like, it upsets me that there's that much, like, no one's paying attention to that. They're paying attention to, like, who done it. But at the same time, it does kind of make me, not happy, but, like, it's nice to know that people are still, like... People care enough to dedicate, like, a big chunk of their time to... Yeah. But it still makes me sad. Like, a 6-year-old died. Just, like, not let it be, because I want to know, because she deserves that.
Yeah, the person that did it should
pay for what they did. I did read someone, there's not a new theory, but, like, someone said that they did it, and, like, there's a high possibility that they did. Because he was like, there's a lot of people who said that they did it because they were, like, obsessed with JonBenet Ramsey, like, when she was alive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never met someone that's obsessed with anyone.
Yeah.
Especially with a 6-year-old child.
Except
I don't know.
for yourself. Wow. And Rami Malek.
Yo! This is me shooting right now.
Yeah, she's
the
shooting.
Fortnite dance, not
confirm. Not, like, with a gun.
Yeah, no.
Just dancing.
We don't support that on Just Brisket, Karen.
No.
What are some other ones? The Denver airport, I do think is weird, but I'm kind of done hearing about it.
The Denver airport's a little quirky.
What about FEMA camps? Have you heard about that? Scares me. I don't like to think about that too much. FEMA camps, the Walmart thing. A lot of people believe that Walmarts are basically, when the government takes over the world, that's where we're going to go to, like, live and get executed, pretty much. Like, we're going to go there, live there, be lined up in the aisles, and, like, killed. I don't like to think about that. But yeah, we're not going to get into that. What else is there? Oh, the lizard people. I think that's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like the lizard
people. Oh, and
one.
where they say people are, like, robots and stuff like that. Because there's a video of, like, Beyonce being, like, spaced out. But, like, she's Beyonce. She probably is very tired.
Yeah. Beyonce does a lot for us.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, like, they'll see glitches in people's lives. I think that people just do weird things sometimes.
Yeah. I think people are just a little quirky.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do like to think about conspiracy theories, because I think that it does kind of channel a different part of your mind. But then sometimes I get scared. Like, I don't like to read end of the world conspiracies, because those genuinely scare me, and I do not like to think about that. But, like, things that already happened, I mean, I guess I'll look into them. But yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add, or are we going to wrap her up?
I don't know. I think we can wrap her up.
I think we can wrap her up. I'm trying to think of
a quick shout out to Lucifer, the devil horse outside of the Denver airport.
Oh my gosh.
My best friend.
That scares me. He reminds me of the... Oh, I might need to take that out, because that's the town that I'm from. Oops. I'll take that out.
What?
I was going to say that there's a statue outside of this store. I'll just bleep the store name. It's a very popular store, and it's in my hometown. What was I going to say? Very popular store in my hometown, and it reminds me of that. But I don't want to say it because I don't want to say my hometown. Yeah. But yeah.
My hometown is the Denver International Airport.
I do think that's weird, though. I do think that there's some shady business in the Denver airport.
The Denver airport is very weird.
Because it's weird. I mean,
there's
like...
There's only one Auntie Anne's in the whole place, so I don't really trust it.
There's 2 in my mall. And there's, one store in my mall, but 2 Auntie Anne's. That's really funny. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, I wanted to say... This episode will be posted on the 24th of February.
Yes.
The first episode we posted was January 27th. I believe. I could be wrong. But between the time this episode is posted and the March 3rd episode is posted, it will have been Just Brisket Karen's 1-month birthday.
Happy birthday, Brisket.
That's so weird to think about. I feel like it was just yesterday when we started. I mean, we've only done, this is what, our 5th episode?
Yeah, so, like, not that many. But
still, like, I feel like it's been part of our life for a while.
Because we've talked about nothing.
Non-stop, literally. We do have Just Brisket Karen stickers. They are not available for purchase, nor
Unless
are they
you're gonna
available.
Pay us $400.
Literally.
That's not a joke.
No, if you literally want to pay us $400 for a Just Brisket Karen sticker, message us on JBK Podcast or tweet us or something like that. And if you're literally willing to pay us $400, we will send you a sticker.
If you literally Venmo us $400, we will send you a sticker.
If you send us $400, I will send you
I'll
anything.
give you a hug.
We'll take a Polaroid, sign it, and send you a sticker for $400.
That's a little much. I don't know.
That's a little, because we're celebrities now.
$500.
We're celebrities now.
Yeah.
I feel like on What Say You, they do that. They're like, for $10,000, I'll come to your house and I'll clean it. Like, that was an actual thing that they did.
Yeah, true.
But if you actually want to send us $400 for a sticker,
it would be
literally
much
not a single person will, but if you do, let us know, because
we're poor.
We'll gladly send you a sticker for $400. Yeah, we have stickers. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in existence.
Are there 6?
6. My mom has one. We both have one. Maggie and Cassidy have one, and Zach has one.
Oh, yeah.
So there are 6 in existence. If you want to be the 7th, send us $400, and we will be more than happy to send you a sticker and a Polaroid signed by us, because we're celebrities.
Yeah, we are. We're pretty famous. You guys should feel lucky.
No, that was a little joke, but
if you want to send us $400, do it.
Okay, so that's it for this episode.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening for a month. There are some people who've listened to every episode, and that's very exciting.
Our OG fans, we love you.
Also, if you don't know us, if you don't know us in real life and you just listen to this podcast because you randomly found it somewhere, thank you so much.
What's up?
That's crazy to think about, because there are people. I see them, and I know that I don't know them. So thank you so much. That's absolutely incredible.
That's pretty litty.
That's it. Cannot thank you enough. It's been an incredible month, and I'm looking forward to many more incredible
At least one more month, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
So
Maybe less. We don't know.
That's everything.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much, and have a conspiracy day.
Conspiracy?
That's what I said.
Have a conspiracy day.
Thank you so much for listening to Just Brisket, Karen. You can follow us on Twitter at JBK Podcast. Again, that's JBK Podcast.
Or you can check us out at anchor.fm/justbrisketkaren, or on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
I'm Eliza.
I'm Camille.
See you next time.
Mwah. Totally different kiss sound.